Hey guys, Joe here. Instead of feeling sorry for myself, I decided to document my struggle with cancer in hopes of helping someone else. Join me in conquering this disease, and together we will build a brand new you. Remember, there is hope. It's not the end. Hey guys, Joe here. I wanted to share, as I'm feeling better from the chemo, right? And so I'm 2 weeks in. It's July 23rd, July 23rd. It's Tuesday, and I just was working. I got my towel and my tool belt on, and I'm just working here in my shop, and I just was thinking about my throat and what a blessing it is to have that symptom reversed. And for those of you out there that are dealing with something like this, to have the throat obstructed is just unbelievable. It's brutal. And there was times while I was going through, especially while I was self-medicating, trying to heal myself with natural remedies and naturopath, doing supplements and juicing and intermittent fasting and ozone water, cannabis oil, Dr. Sabi herb diet, and just everything I was doing. I was having a hard time swallowing pills. I was having pills lodged in my throat, having to go hours with the pill lodged in my throat, or even sometimes when your throat tightens up on something you're swallowing, it's like it makes an impression and it's not in your throat, but it feels like it's in your throat. That was happening to me all the time. And so if I was to try to take a handful of supplements, and I think maybe this might even be the reason why I didn't do so good at the naturopath remedy and more naturopath healing protocol, let's just call it that, was that I couldn't swallow all the supplements and all the things I needed to swallow because my throat was obstructed, and I would literally have to fill my mouth full of water and just to swallow one capsule. And there was capsules that were too big that I had to grind up that I couldn't even get down. And so if you're dealing with anything like this, right now my throat is actually really feeling good. Symptoms are reversed. The throat has opened up quite a bit. I can swallow pills, no problem. And my food is going down. That's another thing that before my food, like say I was eating something dry, it would really be difficult to swallow that without it backing up. It would oftentimes get caught there and I would have to guzzle a bunch of water. It was good in one regard because I was drinking nearly a gallon of water a day, and I've sloughed off a little bit since then in doing that, but I gotta get back to drinking more water. Just what a blessing it is to have that throat and that airway opened up. That was one of my major symptoms that really just made life difficult. And I just feel for people, man. I see people at the cancer center and they've got like some kind of breathing apparatus coming out of their neck. And I just want to cry for them, man. I mean, I know what it's like to go through this. And that's gotta be so horrendous, man. So I just want to share these symptoms because I'm not even sure what the relationship to, my throat's up here. It's closed here. I know now from the PET scan and a bunch of different things that the cancer didn't spread there. So it's clear enough away from the mass in my chest. And I'm just not quite sure why the hoarse voice and why the obstructed throat. It would make sense that down here the mass would be pushing on my esophagus, and I don't know, maybe it pushes on the esophagus and gets it off track, and maybe it puts a little kink here. I don't know, as I would imagine there's not a lot of room here for it to move, but down here there's probably a little more room for the esophagus to move back and forth. I don't know. But I just wanted to share that because I know people are going through that, and it's the doctor wasn't alarmed. You know, when I ask about these things to the doctor, well, what about my throat? And I've said before, he's a man of few words. He's a little Jewish guy, really a nice guy, and you could tell he's a super genius. I mean, the guy's he's probably had his nose in a book his whole life. But I'll ask him about it, and I'll say, well, what about my throat? What about my voice? And he'll just say things like, and he's funny too. He'll say like, you know you have a big, massive tumor in your chest, right? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm pretty well aware of it. And then he'll be like, when that goes down, when that goes away, all that other stuff will fall in line and be back to normal. And he's like, just struggle through, just, be brave, get through it, and everything will go back to normal. So that's really the only explanation I get from him. And I know what it is. He just doesn't want to alarm people and worry them and give them a bunch of information that's like overload that would cause you to overthink things and whatnot. Some people might get frustrated by that and they want a lot of answers and they want a lot of talk. But I kind of get it and I kind of jive with them. And it's fine with me. And especially now that I'm feeling results, I'm just so surprised after 2 chemo cycles that I literally feel almost normal. My energy level yesterday was off the hook. I had normal energy yesterday. I got up at like 6. I worked and did things all day at the shop and at the house on the computer, working on some stuff that trying to build an online income to kind of free me up a little bit. And I got a lot done. My energy level was awesome. I went to bed at like 11 o'clock, which was my old routine before I got sick, was just bust it out, get a lot of good stuff done, feel satisfied for the day, and then, go to bed and get up the next day and do it again. And it's like I'm excited to work and I'm excited to get things done and to have accomplishments, and that's kind of what I like to do. And to be sick and not be able to do that is rough. But throat symptoms, coughing, a lot of phlegm buildup that was in the chest area, throat, still spitting up a little bit of phlegm. But the obstruction in the throat was really a brutal symptom that I had to overcome. Sometimes you just gotta sit and be patient while something is stuck in your throat and try to drink water and try to get it down, and it's just really frustrating, guys. So I love you. If you're going through something like that, I can relate. Reach out to your boy, to your brother Joe here. I'd be happy to talk with you, share, cry with you, whatever it is. It's such a hard struggle. This life is so difficult. If you don't have a relationship with the Father, Yahweh, through His Word in the Bible and His Son, Yeshua, the living Word made flesh, man, I really recommend you start reading the scriptures. Start in the beginning and just start reading the Bible. It's like a diet. In the beginning, you just force it down and just read. Don't expect to understand what you're reading. And just pray that the Father will give you His Spirit and you'll suddenly have a desire to read and a desire to learn, and it's just awesome. And if you're not into that, that's cool. Do whatever you like doing. That's just what I recommend. And so love you guys. Remember, there is hope. It's not the end. Keep your mind right. Keep yourself focused on healing. Be convinced you're going to heal. I'm going to heal. I'm going to live. I'm going to do things after this. I'm going to get my income up. I'm going to travel. I'm going to see God's creation. I'm going to live. You live, all right? You can reach me. The links are down below on the Facebook group. If you like the videos, man, please subscribe, like, and share, because that helps to get them out there so other people can see them, because I know somebody needs this video right now. So, yeah, love you. Talk to you later.